Because both of them don't see and don't hear and don't feel anything.
It's interesting because I was reading. Have you ever heard about Saint Gregory wrote a book called Moralia in Job? Moralia. Moralia is a commentary.
Theological morals.
Yes, Moralia. He wrote about the book of Job. And he explained that very well in the beginning. It's showing us how Job was proved by God. And that kind of purification was in order to grow that and to glorify that soul. Because here you have a soul that is linked with the will of God. And it's impossible to purify someone who is not before linked with God with the state of grace. Understand? If someone is out of the state of grace, he is not purified. He's just having punishment. Understand? To convert. In order to convert, even in that. But after the conversion and after the penitence, someone can receive the grace and start to receive a purification. And normally it works like that. Someone is in sin, is a sinner. The sinner is punished. And so he suffers. He converts. When he converts, God gives to him many goods. And he thinks, oh, it's pleasure, it's fantastic to be with God. My life has changed. It's wonderful. Because this is the first phase. Understand? When he is stronger in faith, God started to purify him. And then it's maybe the most difficult moment, because someone starts to think, oh, my life was better when I was a sinner. I don't believe why God forsaken me like that. I'm suffering again, things like that. But it's another kind of suffering because he's purifying. So that's why in this first moment, maybe it's the moment that we more have to pray. Because these prayers will sustain, will give us strength to pass by this first purification, which is the most difficult of them. This is the first chapter of the letter of St. James. He says, Beatus vir cui soffert tentatione, quaniam cum probatus furit ascipet corona vitae. Do you know that? Happy is the man which suffered temptations, and after that he will receive the crown of life. And it's very important, your question. It's really very important. That's why we have to think about that. And it's good to know about this question, because when we are trying to convert someone or trying to give counsels, advices, we have to first interpret in what kind of moment he is in his spiritual life, to give him the right direction in that moment. Understand? So it's at the same time very easy and at the same time complex. It's things of God are easy, simple, but complex in the many kinds and many ways that God does. So that's good.